despite how you may feel about him. If you're angry at him for everything that happened in AEW, that's fine, whatever. But you can't refute that CM Punk is good for business. I know I don't normally like to talk about ratings, facts, and figures and stuff of that nature, but let's get into it just slightly here. With the ratings increase that CM Punk brought back to professional wrestling, it's going to ultimately help all of professional wrestling. Let me explain. Professional wrestling, as you've known if you've been a fan for a very long time, you tend to have ebbs and flows in regards to your fandom. For example, when you're younger, you love pro wrestling, but sometimes you kind of fall out of it and you have a little bit of a gap between your late teens, early 20s, and then maybe you come back to the world of professional wrestling. There's a ton of people like that. There's a ton of people who loved watching CM Punk, and when he left, a lot of people left with him. With CM Punk coming back to professional wrestling, there's more eyeballs on the product. And when there's more eyeballs on the mainstream product of the WWE, that allows people to maybe go further and understand, like, oh, there's more than WWE wrestling. There's TNA, there's AEW, there's New Japan. Okay, well, maybe I want to check those out. Remember, folks, when WWE does well, all of professional wrestling does well. WWE is the mainstream. Alternative products will succeed when the mainstream does well. Think about like rock music, like Imagine Dragons, or like older style, like AC/DC, Led Zeppelin stuff. That's WWE because that was the mainstream. That was people's first interaction with professional wrestling. So, when you have your first interaction with pro wrestling, maybe you look and you say, oh, I want more, I want more, I want more. Then the alternatives do well as well. So, all that is to say, CM Punk is very good for business, despite how you may feel. That's just facts. CM Punk is going to help professional wrestling because he's bringing more eyes to the product. And when one product does well, all of professional wrestling does well. That's why this tribalistic stuff isn't going to cut it anymore, folks. So make sure you're not doing that. Hey, I'm going to do it again. Remember, folks, pro wrestling's scripted. Life isn't. Go do something great today. We'll see you next time.